everyone, this is JCamp003 and welcome to another War Thunder replay. Today I'm flying out the F4F, and here we go, straight in combat. As you can see, I am on Korea, and we are fighting the Russians as per usual. There was some poor shooting on my part. Got taunted essentially by those I-16s, but it doesn't matter since this thing is so powerful. It has an excellent engine and a heck of a lot of armor, so it can be very difficult to take these things down, especially when you only have rifle caliber ammunition. Apparently the same can be said about the the SB2M, because sorry about the bad frame rate here. Looking at too many buildings, I guess, but apparently these things don't like to die. There's no Russian bias in this game, of course. Why would there be? Don't worry about it. This is something I don't really appreciate in the latest update, is the extreme and abrupt tendency for pilots to black out. That's kind of a poor spot for that to happen, and just complicated my flying. Didn't really affect it too much, just made it very difficult to get on target. I would have had a little bit more time. So I have not gotten a kill yet, and I'm really working hard to try and get my first. As you can see, I'm still using my energy advantage, my high speed, as well as large amounts of power in relation to these aircrafts to get away if I need to, so I can get around back on their 6 and hopefully get some hits on them. The only problem with this aircraft is it's not quite as maneuverable as many other aircraft you can face, such as the I-series aircraft, that I-16, I-15, I-5, I-583? I'll correct myself if I'm wrong with that, but we're going to face one of those little pesky Russian biplanes with 20 mils later on in this replay. Once again, I'm sorry about the poor frame rate on this video. That is nearly entirely due to the current screen recording system that I'm using. Once again, I'm getting away from all of these pesky Russians just by wepping or going into a very slight dive. Sometimes I don't even need to do that just to outrun them. This is actually the SB2M that I started shooting at in the very beginning of the replay, and it's still alive even though it's being shot at by another player. And I don't do any structural damage to it after that. I just knock his pilot out, so, you know, that's one way to get rid of him. And this is where it starts getting fun. There was my first kill. Now we're going on to my second. These two planes were headed at a very slight angle at first, but decided to go head on, as you can see. And if you give your guns a little bit of a raise so that the bullet drop actually makes them land on target, you can get some super accurate shots. So there was my second kill. It was kind of lucky. Those things can be rather powerful in a head-on pass, but I didn't end up taking any damage, which is nice. So, going around again, getting enough distance to not have to deal with a low-speed dogfight with an I-15. Those are never fun. And this is actually a decent shot. I was very lucky with this. Barely got that shot off. And Boom. I feel like that shouldn't have been a kill, but I'll take it. No more wingtip for you, little Rusky. So after all that action, I get a little bit of cool-off period right here to chase down a couple more planes towards their base. At this moment, I have 3 kills, as you can see in the bottom center of the screen, and I'm not done yet. It's, as you saw in the title, I am an ace due to this replay. Of course, it's not a whole lot to be proud of, seeing as you can get an ace in almost every battle that you play if you're good enough. This SB2M did put up a very good fight, just never stopped retreating and ended up using the mountains to his advantage, trying to keep close, dive, climb over barely, and get away from us, but it didn't work out too well. And I also feel kind of bad about stealing this kill from the P-36. He had been chasing this plane for a very long time, and I go straight for him, pop a couple shots, and as you see, he will go down. And very long range too, closing it fastball. So it was kind of cheeky. I did just a little bit of damage after that P-36 had been doing so much, and claimed the kill for myself. Seems rather unfair. Finally, we have the AR-2. It's surprisingly fast for such a low-tier aircraft, and I'm very surprised we were actually able to catch it. It was mostly a mistake on his side, because he was trying to essentially turn fight us, go head on and then turn around and outrun us and then go head on again. It's kind of a poor choice for him to make when attacking 2 aircraft. I actually felt bad, because I felt bad about taking the SB2M from that P-36. I said, oh, this AR is all yours. But that joust didn't go as well as he was hoping. He actually took significant damage and wasn't able to do a whole lot afterwards. So I try and maneuver, but I'm essentially completely dry, don't have much ammo at all. So there's really no point in me trying to turn fight at this moment. The AR-2 is a very, very fast aircraft. As you can see, it's already more than a mile away. I just completely gave up on the chase, knowing that he would just turn around again, as he has a couple times. P-36 is still giving chase, but he's never going to actually take out this AR-2. The AR-2 rolls over and goes on for a head-on pass towards the 2 of us. But it seems like the P-36 couldn't chase him. So, it's all up to me and my luck, but I don't seem to have any, because I'm a horrible shot. I just wasted half my ammo that I had. So still chasing this AR, but for some reason he decides to turn fight rather than skirting around like he has been, which actually could have worked rather well. Once again, 4 shots on my part. But this is where I realize that there's no hope in me actually getting this kill. I run completely dry out of ammo. No more. In this final burst. This is actually pretty cool formation flying with me and the P-36, and this is my last valiant attempt at killing this sucker. So get around beside him, roll over, and plant my wing into his wing. Brought us both down and got the last kill of the game. I am claiming that as my ace.